Hello everyone and welcome to Comprehensive Credit Repair with Derek Smith. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to handle medical collections. So in 2014, the Fair Isaac Company released its updated scoring program called FICO 9. And then in June 2016, FICO 10 was released. One of the best things about these new scoring models is that they do not penalize customers with medical collections as severely as for other collection accounts. It's about time that they recognize that the circumstances surrounding a delinquent medical bill are not identical to the circumstances surrounding a delinquent credit card. It's not unusual to discover that an unpaid medical bill is the fault of the insurance company and not the patient. Therefore, it is inaccurate and unfair to penalize the patient's credit score. Additionally, people don't choose to have a medical emergency, so medical bills are not the result of irresponsible overspending. The folks at the Fair Isaac Company says that the median FICO score for consumers whose only major negative references are medical collections will increase by 25 points. Even more encouraging is that the Federal Housing Administration has a new underwriting rule for home buyers who apply for a low down payment FHA loan. Now, medical collections are not required to be paid off in order to close on a mortgage. That is fantastic news. So what does all this mean for you? If you plan to apply for a credit card or auto loan this year and you have medical collections on your credit report, you will receive about 25 points of credit grace. This may help you get a better car loan or credit card. However, if you plan to apply for a home loan and your lender is still using the old FICO scoring model, then it won't help you. Therefore, you want to proceed with getting them off your report as is appropriate per law. Let's talk about that. Let's begin with privacy laws and medical collections. There's a rumor going around the internet that says medical delinquencies cannot go on your credit report due to health information privacy laws, which are HIPAA laws, HIPAA if you want to look that up. This is not entirely true. Medical collections can go on your credit report as long as it does not reveal the nature of your illness or issue. For example, it is perfectly legal to post as Northwest Medical Collections. They cannot post as Northwest Cancer Collections or Northwest Weight Loss Solutions because that would be a violation of privacy. Let's look at how to tackle those medical bills. To prevent negative credit, try to pay at least a minimum payment of your medical bills so that they don't go into collections. Also, keep on top of what your insurance company is paying because some insurance companies are much too slow at processing claims. Medical bills go into collections faster than other types of debt. You also need to know that medical offices keep excellent records, so debt validation may not work with medical collection firms. So if you have a medical collection on record, skip the step of debt validation and move straight into dispute. Just because the collection agency is handling medical accounts, it does not mean that they are as ethical as your physician. Like all collectors, they might use any tactic at their disposal to collect money. So don't be pressured by threats or bullies. For example, the collector might say, if you don't pay this bill today, it's going on your credit report, when in fact it might already be on your credit report. Let's look at 7 strategic steps for handling medical collections. Step 1. For collections and charge-offs that are almost at the 7-year statute of limitations, you might want to ignore them and let them age off of your report naturally. Keep watch so that you write to the bureaus to get them removed if they remain, as sometimes happen, longer than the law dictates. Number 2, for accurate and affordable collections, pay them off. FICO 9 and FICO 10 no longer dock credit points for a paid medical collection. But remember, some mortgage companies aren't using the new FICO programs yet, so you still need to use the method that I talked about in another video where you write paid in full as agreed on the front of your check or money order. Never pay online with automatic withdrawal because then you don't have the ability to use this professional strategy. Number 3, if one medical bill was sold to a collection agency and then that collection department resold it to a different collection company, you could end up with 2 or 3 negative collection accounts on your report for one single bill. That is unfair because you are being penalized more than once for the same thing. It is your legal right to dispute any duplicate medical debt. Number 4 is look for inaccurate account numbers. It is not uncommon for account numbers to be reported inaccurately after one company sells its collection files to another. This inaccuracy is a legal loophole you can use to claim this account is false and not mine. Please delete at once. This is a strategy that professional credit repair companies love to use. Number 5, according to credit experts, the reason used most successfully for disputing medical collections is stating, wrong person, not my responsibility. If you have a common name, you're especially vulnerable to an identity mix-up. Look up your name on LinkedIn and Google. For example, there are many professionals named Derek Smith who use LinkedIn. There are many more than that in the entire country. So if you find another individual's information on your credit report, you have every right to use the credit investigation form and claim "not my account." It also helps if you handwrite a note in the white space that says how many other people have your same name and that you are concerned about identity theft. Number 6 is disputing medical collection is like disputing other types of debt. So please refer to some of my other videos about how to dispute various types of debt from your report. Number 7, a paid off medical collection can also be removed by writing a letter that says, "This account never should have gone into collections. It was covered by insurance, was the responsibility of the insurance company, and paid by insurance. I was never late. Therefore, this is inaccurate and must be removed from my credit immediately." So let me give you a final note about medical bills. I'm all for taking charge of your credit. However, please do not misunderstand my intentions. We should all pay for the services of physicians and nurses and radiologists and surgeons and all the other fine, hard-working medical professionals. If you are successful in getting a duplicate medical collection removed from your report, that's a good thing. And if you get outrageous late fees and add-ons removed, that's also good. If your insurance company delayed payment and your credit suffered as a result, you should dispute it and get the negative items removed. Do what needs to be done to clean up your credit. With that said, you should still pay for what you honestly do owe. The wonderful folks who devote their careers to caring for us when we are sick or injured deserve to be treated in a fair and honest manner and to be paid for their work. Look, fixing your credit is difficult, and I'm a pro at it, and I can do it for you. If you'd like to learn more about my services, please go over to www.comprehensivecreditrepair.com for more information. And by the way, when you use me as your credit repair specialist, you also get a free trip to one of 51 luxury locations I have available. So again, go over to www.comprehensivecreditrepair.com today to get your credit fixed and to claim your free vacation. I'll see you in the next video.